Okay, I mentioned about the past. We had actually experienced some form of IBS. Back then it was called prefabricated construction. Preparing flats were one of them. However, when we wanted to reintroduce back IBS, it became some sort of a stigma. Alright. First of all, if you look at I think there is some photographs inside the notes. Unpleasantness and leakages, the appearance is bad, and always associated to low cost. Therefore, low cost meaning low quality, and the neighborhood is also like that. Right? So it's not really giving this particular system what we call a really good image. If you look into the history, okay. And then another issue would be lack of awareness. Okay. Again, our construction industry has been developed. For instance, to people who actually want to go into construction, say, okay, most of them do not even have the skills, but again, you know, having the labor and whatnot, so you don't really need to know construction. You know, you get a group of what you call that, interns or class, and you know, can set up your own construction firm and things like that. So again, limited knowledge and exposure. Okay, we don't have a clear understanding of what IBS is all about. Again, I mentioned there's bits and pieces of information about saying that I know it's related to precast concrete, what we call that prefabrication and whatnot. So it's not so much related to, as mentioned to do, the materials. If this is an understanding, then what we call the mechanism or the engine of IBS will be difficult to move forward. Right? Standards, again, what are the standards? So now we have people who are embarking on IBS, different kinds of system, different kinds of what we call that methodology. So we actually need a standard now. Sadly, is saying this standard called MS 1064, but again, if you look further into this standard, it's just a standard of measurement, okay? A modular correlation standard. So you actually need more standards for us to move forward. Incentives, okay, again, we have such a system called the IBS score. For those who undertake IBS, can actually quantify their construction based on a certain IBS score. If they achieve a certain level of points, then you can actually get their construction levy waiver. Okay, how much is that? 0.24 of the value of the construction. So is this enough? Is it not enough? Or does the players in the industry understand about it? Okay, so this would seem to be some issues which we have to slowly, what we call, overcome. We have to get ourselves more knowledgeable, more aware and whatnot. Okay, so more or less the establishment of IBS psychosis is that. Okay, we'll start probably with a group level and slowly move further outside the group. But essentially, we have to show also. Okay, so one of the so-called examples that we have is the building, right?